Hello traders, hello everyone. Hope that everyone is doing very well. Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So we'll be doing the live trading session, live analysis and live discussion about all aspect of trading. So Thursday early we have seen Gbp has been released and news, and later today coming dollar news also will be covering in this live session. Before I begin this, make sure guys you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So we'll be opening any trade coming along the way. Make sure that you do the proper risk management if we call for any trade. And also we'll be discussing all aspect of trading, including trading psychology. If you want to know more, make sure that you stick till the end to see everything that we are doing in this live session. This is where you can learn and grow as a trader. So sit tight, take notes if you like taking notes. And before I begin, as I mentioned, make sure that you like and also subscribe to the channel for all the updates that we are releasing so that you're not missing out anything. So let's quickly look at, first of all, gold, and then we'll look at other pairs as well. So let me create a watch list first of all to see all the pairs. In addition to that, also we'll be looking at before 4-hour candle closed all the minor pairs also. So we'll keep eye in the beginning all the USD pairs, and before the 4-hour candle closed we'll also keep eye on all the minor pairs also for any kind of swing trading entry opportunity. Also let me know if I've created that watch list, so if you think that anything that you are particularly trading, let me know. I'll see if I can add it to the watch list so that we can keep all of them on on our radar on the watch list. So what we see, dollar yen, I was looking at today dollar yen, we had a trade close to it, little profit, but looks like that it's going in that direction. Now dollar yen, we see that this market is bullish. I will be waiting for another entry. We had open one, I have closed with profit and very little profit. In fact, maybe it's just a break even for some, but I want to see that good entry because this market is heading to a very significant level. The reason I have closed the trade is there is a probability for another wave of liquidity gap, and then we will be entering again once you see that happen. So before we dive deep into it, let me look at the gold. Now gold is in a very unique, that this market is now creating a very complex structure here, you can see. So looking at daily on gold to see what's happening, and then we'll be also looking at Gbpujpy. So before I go to the Gbpujpy, let me finish gold. And what we see that on gold is this market starting from here, there is a daily impulse. Now this impulse looks like that very strong, there is a very strong momentum in it. If I look at higher time frame, all right, looking at the monthly to see overall direction in the market. So from the monthly we see that gold is getting rejected from this significant liquidity zone. Now this level 18, from here we saw the bounce from 1810. Now level 1810 is quite significant. there is a very simple reason behind it. We can see that gold was creating this structure breakdown with a big long candle, and we saw this month initially dropped again. So you see that now rejection, because it has a sharp bounce. We could see that gold now, what I think that longer term we might see breaking this monthly high. In this move we might see that gold is bouncing in a way that we could see it's gonna break this monthly high. So we can look at gold to break 1950 level long-term perspective. Now looking at the weekly, this week so far it's a weekless candle, which is a very strongly bullish, and less likely that this weekless candle will come down for a liquidity grab. Instead we could see that gold is moving in that direction. So looking at the daily, so from the daily perspective we see that gold from the daily, it is also a bullish market. So the daily impulse followed by a very narrow doji on the daily, and from that zone we see gold is still maintaining series of higher high and higher low. The momentum is very high, and if we look at the previous neckline, which is the support and resistance, and I think that gold is about to break this high. This is the monthly high that we are expecting gold to have a hit. So there is a very high chance that gold might remain bullish, going back up to that level, and from that zone we could see again dropping down. So there is a probability for upside. From intraday we see there is no significant pullback. There is a doji here. Now where am I looking at is a local drop. We need it because this is a very sharply bull market. Okay, we see that this is a sharply bullish market, and we can expect a local breakdown, and I think that might happen with the upcoming news later today. So also let me look at the news calendar so that we are on the same page for everything. Looking at the Forex Factory calendar, okay, so you see that with the calendar coming up, news early today, we have seen that GDP is forecast 0.2%, actual 0.2%, and then around an hour from now on coming up, 4 high impact news, okay, for CPI monthly, yearly, and unemployment claims. So that's 4 news will have significant impact on gold and all the pairs. So looking at that on gold, we see that with this drop on gold from 1 hour time frame, the market from this level has got strongly rejected. So from the 30 minutes and even on the lower time frame, we see that this is a this structure is very complex. Now we see this is a very strongly bullish structure on gold on the 15 minutes. Multiple times the price grab liquidity, and it's just pushing high from that level. As this market is highly bullish, we could see further upside, and I think it's gonna keep pushing high. So with the news, if we see any kind of local breakdown, we can look for entry opportunity. I think that with the news coming up, we might see that some local breakdown possible. Very sharply bull market, we need to wait for a local drop for an entry opportunity. All right, so let me know your thought on all of them. I hope that you guys enjoying this live session. Mark, good morning. You're welcome, Mark. Hello. CPI will confirm the trend. Yes, what I think that CPI CPI might push whatever the news normally bring the price to a level where you can enter again. This is the main job that news does. Normally you see the price normally have break down, and then with a strong liquidity trigger we might see that again going in that direction. So this could be the situation on gold. Okay, so now gold is in a very strong bullish move at the moment. It's neither for sell nor for buy. Once you see that entry, we'll look for. Now let me look at the Gbpujpy. Okay, so you see that GJ is in a bullish move. I'll do also multi-time frame on Gbpujpy. So if you look at Gbpujpy, we can see that this is a long-term bullish market on Gbpujpy. If you look at this overall market structure, we can see that it's a long-term bullish market with this impulse to the upside, followed by monthly doji, followed by we see that in that area there is consolidation on the lower time frame, but the market has come down to this support level, right, to the support level, and where we see the bounce from here on Gbpujpy. This is the monthly price action, and we can see that this market is just heading to the upside, and we could see that it's breaking the high, creating a new higher high. This is the monthly candle. So far still we see that almost 10 days remaining for this candle, but so far we see a very strong momentum, and we could see that GJ might be heading to the upside. Now if we look at the weekly, this is a weekly doji, which in fact a very strong buy possibility here. If we apply our TF strategy when on the higher time frame, we see that buy alert on GJ. Now here, this is the weekly candle open with a gap, and the market now is trying to break towards the upside. So with this movement on Gbpujpy, what I think that it's another reversal here to the upside, so we can expect further upside on GJ, and I think that you might see it's gonna long-term perspective breaking this weekly high to create a new higher high. Now looking at the daily time frame on GJ, we can see that from the daily this is a very nice looking structure. An inverted head and shoulder has formed on Gbpujpy, and with that inverted head and shoulder, this is the neckline, and the way the market is forming is a very high probability that this market will remain bullish. So let me draw this level. Why did I draw this? You can see this is a level where the previous resistance turns support here, and an inverted head and shoulder, well defined inverted head and shoulder here. Okay, breakout, retest, continuation to the upside to this level, which is the resistance here, and from that zone we can expect GJ to move to the upside to create a new higher high. So if we drop down to the further lower time frame, we can see that here on GJ, this is a move. We have seen one candle drop, which is in fact pullback, and the market again heading towards the upside in that direction. Now here is what we see, that the market has come down to this liquidity zone from lower time frame, and from that level we see the price again heading towards the upside. So this is a sharply bull market. If we look at very lower time frame on the 15 minutes chart, and also the 5 minutes, we see that Gbpujpy is currently bullish. So it's nice looking bullish structure. Now for an entry on GJ on the lower time frame, I would wait for an entry opportunity on a further liquidity grab for this potential upside from this liquidity zone. We saw this bounce, and we'll look for entry opportunity as soon as we will find that. Okay, so let's see how it goes, and in the meantime, guys, don't hesitate to ask any questions. I think NASDAQ is a bullish trap today after the news. We'll look at that as well. Small DXY. Okay, so CAD-JPY is almost the similar as GBP-JPY, but I will be looking at that as well. So DXY, it's very important to look at DXY as well. So you see that DXY, slowly it might turn to, let me see what's doing. I will be looking at the bigger picture to see what's happening with DXY. Now DXY is this is a currently, see that here. So DXY, if we look at bigger picture here on, so just ready a little bit. Okay, all right. Okay, so if we look at DXY, I'll look at first of all higher time frame perspective to see monthly, and from the monthly we see that DXY from that level previously, after breaking this low, there was a bounce. Now long term DXY is a bullish market. Okay, you can see that this is a bull market, and from that structure we saw a breakout. Currently the price is coming down for a pullback, and I think that any time we could see the DXY again having a bounce. Now let me draw this level where we can expect DXY to have a retest and then had a bounce. So if we look at the weekly, from the weekly, if you look at, this is an absolutely strong bullish momentum, right? So with that momentum, the price has made this significant move. Previous week a doji, this week so far we see that DXY, the price coming down for a deeper pullback. Looking at the daily, the way DXY form, for me, I think that slowly we might see that this market will turn to a bull market again. Why? Because look at the trend here on DXY, which is established uptrend, and the market has broken this swing low with a strong impulse. Right, so the price currently, where we see that where we can see the price on DXY, this is a absolutely overextended. Here you can see this is an overextension, and with that overextension the price has broken this swing low here, right? So that support is broken with a very long impulse. We can expect a reversal to the upside. So looking at the 4 hour, we see already a bullish candle has formed on DXY, and I think that it's now forming potential inverted head and shoulder, and from that zone we can expect a reversal to the upside on DXY. If that's the case, if you have seen my weekly forex forecast also, this is what I mentioned, that on the weekly forex forecast, the price to from the support to have a bounce, And if you can watch that, guys, that weekly forex forecast, it will give you a very good idea of the market. Also, you can keep track of that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you are notified, and I will recommend you to watch that weekly forex forecast. Will really be helpful to you. So here what we see, that in that zone, from that level, there is an upside bias possible. All right, still not yet. I think that it might gather liquidity again with the news. Okay, it might just drop again. How far it might break the low, or respecting this level, we could see that bounce, but it's still not ready for a buy. We need to see enough manipulation here, and then it will show its hand showing that okay, the market reverse. Then we have a lot of opportunity along the way until to this resistance at least. So if DXY is getting to the upside slowly, we might see, but gold might remain a bit more bullish, because sometimes DXY and gold move almost similar direction when there is a crisis. As a rule of thumb, you'll see DXY and gold always mirror opposite to each other, but sometimes it happens that it might move almost in the similar direction. So looking at now on with that respect, gold, okay, so we might see a local breakdown on gold. Even with the news, it might come to fill that gap. Anything can happen. All right, until we see that drop or local breakdown, we still don't know. So, and with that analogy, let me look at now dollar yen. Okay, so we saw the Gbpusd bullish. Let's quickly look at dollar yen. Before I go to the dollar yen, guys, make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Hi family, thank you. I think that we think the war bought DXY a little down, probably for higher pushback. CPO, yeah, I think so. Let's see the news, and I really need also you guys to see. I want to see what traders are thinking in terms of CPI. So what's your view on CPI? And then we'll be looking at NASDAQ and US30. So can everyone make a prediction? Let's see where it is heading. Let me see that CPI. Okay, so let me see what retail traders are thinking. So what do you think, your opinion? Can you write down, guys? Yeah. Good news for USD or no? That's the question. Good news for USD or no? What do you think? So we'll find out how many on the buy side, how many on the sell side. So are you bull or bear on gold and DXY? Also on dollar yen? Let me create a pool. Let me see that pool. Okay. All right. So what do you think that with that of CPI? CPI news become relevant when if it moves the prices. Okay, gold will grab liquidity 1873. Okay, okay. So I see quite a few vote. Let me see. So you see that will CPI be able to do? So I see that quite a few positive that CPI is going to the upside. How many of you think that CPI will push DXY down or up? If any candle close above 1885, would say okay. So yeah, I also think that DXY will slowly turn to bull. So that means CPI might make DXY bullish, but before that, the spike could take further liquidity, and then we might see that going to the upside. Okay. So hello, after news, gold will go to retracement. Okay. Hello, after news, gold will go to retracement. Okay, so where we see that in that area, um, okay, very good, thank you. Okay, so let's see now on dollar yen how it has done. Now looking at dollar yen, we have seen that there was a very good trade yesterday. How many were you on that trade on dollar yen? We had a massive trade here on dollar yen. This is a live trade, so I want to know that how many were you on this trade yesterday in this live session on dollar yen. Now what you saw in that zone on dollar yen from that level, okay, you can see there is a liquidity grab here. Now I will explain that trade. This is a live trade yesterday during this live session. You guys probably have had on that trade, so that you guys know why I have opened this trade. You can replicate this trade for yourself as well. So what you saw here on dollar yen, this is the 1 hour candle. Now first of all, I want to know that how many were you in this trade on dollar yen yesterday during this live session. Okay, all right, so very good. Okay, let me see here on DXY. Okay, we see that there is a good number of people think that DXY is going to go to the upside. Okay, all right, so let's quickly look at the trade on dollar yen before we go jump on to another one. Now DXY in that, dollar yen, from that level, what we saw that the price here crossed that low, which is a very, very important liquidity zone. And if you look at this lower time frame on the 15 minutes, what we see that there is a doji here. Okay, this is the 1 hour doji. You can see that. And from that level, when this candle was formed, we were on the trade. Still the price is moving in that direction. It's still going in that direction, and it might keep pushing high. Let's see from that level so far how many pip up we have seen. Almost 50 pip. 50 pip is a quite strong, significant move. Now from that point on, all right, now this is what I was discussing also this trade during our live classes on the VIP group. This is where I discuss about the strategy that you need to have a strategy when you are trading. Probably you have heard of many times about strategy. What is in fact a strategy? Strategy is where you know that in what situation you will be buying or selling. And when it comes down to strategy, I have seen in my own experience as well, traders look for any kind of magic indicator or magic confirmation. In fact, there isn't anything magical. Market will always give you a lot of variations, okay, because this is how the market moves. Market is a random set of movement. So that's why you will not find any kind of 1 + 1 = 2. You need to look for variations. Okay, there will be a lot of variations, and with that variations, if you know that how to find those kind of trades, in what situation you should consider those trade, it becomes much easier for you to enter the trade. And this is what I'm ensuring now these days. Also, we are conducting a lot of classes because the main goal is, I believe that every one of you here who are in this live session as well, what do you want to achieve out of trading, right? You want to be a trader. Is it right or wrong? Can you let me know? Or you just want to watch some live session, get some entertainment and then lose all that you have? Or you truly want to be a profitable trader? If you want to just watch some live session and lose what you have, become losing trader, then I would recommend you not to watch live, but to do a full-time job or a part-time job. That's the good. But if you really want to be a profitable trader, then you must focus on growing as a trader. All right, so it is possible. When I begin my trading journey, I thought that it's so hard. Okay, because it's hard when you are not having the right mindset to be successful as a trader. But when you have the right mindset, you're gonna make it happen. Okay, so it is possible to be profitable if you have the right mindset and you do the risk management, which is very, very important. This is where also I'm emphasizing a lot, right, every single day, posting on the VIP group about risk management, distributing the tool that needed so that you can learn, you can be profitable trader. So make sure you stay on top of it, guys. All right. And if you like this stream, make sure that you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification. Just came into live. Thank you for that. It was on dollar yen. Yes, I did. Thank you. Awesome. Want to be a profitable full-time trader? Very badly. Like, you can be, all right? You can be goodly, all right? Take it easy. You can be. You want to learn trade? Yeah, very good. Profitable trader full-time, yeah. So for those who have written down, show that you're gonna be. For those who didn't write down, also you have in your mind that you want to be a profitable trader, and you can be, all right? You can be profitable trader regardless of your background. So let's see now. The gold is breaking to the upside. So it requires a little bit of dedication and passion. So you have to have also the passion to be profitable trader, and you need to also have very flexible mindset. So anything, if you try anything very hard, it's gonna be hard for you. So this is where a little bit of, what I can say, that wrong education in a school, college, university, everywhere, in our day-to-day life, we are taught that try hard, okay, take massive action, all right? Even if you take massive action, then you're gonna actually disturb the rhythm. So imagine that two river, okay, not two river, one river, but two boat. So see, when you understand it, trust me, it will change your life completely as a trader or anything. Now this river is flowing down, right? So it's flowing down, and the water is dropping from here to there. Now take a boat. So one person is on the boat, 2% on the two sides, two boat. One person is trying to go the upstream, the other just trying to go to the downstream. Now what will happen is that the one who is trying to go to the upstream will keep trying, right? He is trying to go to the upstream, all right? This is where the too much trying happens. So if you try to go to the upstream, then you will keep trying, but you will not go anywhere. This person who is going to the downstream, actually he is not trying anything. He's just sitting down, and the flow is taking him towards the direction that you want to go. So everything is like that, right? So if you want anything, you need to create a balance between the effort and effortlessness, okay? Then you can do what, because it's all come down to understanding the rhythm of everything. So this is where it comes down to be a profitable trader, okay? Profitable full-time trader. Thank you. Do you look at, yeah, very good. Okay, so very good question. You want to know how to use news event to predict the long term of the market. Okay, so the most important part here is that you want to know how to use news event to predict the long term of the market. Now, news will never give you a long term view of the market, all right? So keep in mind that news is just a short term most of the time. Only interest rate decision, if there is a major change in the market sentiment from the interest rate. Only in that case you can see that news will make a long-term change in the market. Now there is a very important term here, long-term. So what time frame or framework you are using in when you are saying that long-term? Now let's say you are trading on 5 minutes. Now if you are trading on the 5-minute chart, for example dollar yen 5 minutes, now this is when 11th of October. So this point, if you consider, it's a long term, right? On the 5 minutes perspective, see that how much move happened, how much drop happened, again how far it has gone, which is a long term, what I would say, that long term movement. And if you look at the 5 minutes, yes, news will have a long term impact on this 5 minutes time frame, because even 24 hours, 12 hours prior, there will be a big move in the market based on the news if you look at the 5 minutes. But if you look at daily, it may not have that much of long-term impact in the market. So it will depend on what time frame you are trading. Now imagine, I'm assuming that you are trading on 5 minutes time frame. Okay, now if you are trading on the 5 minutes time frame, then the way news will affect is it will basically reinforce your technical analysis. What do I mean by this? Let's assume that this is a support level on dollar yen. All right guys, so make sure that you stand it. So imagine that this is a support level on dollar yen, and with that support, okay, what you saw that it has crossed all this low, it's in a liquidity zone. Now there is a big candle during the news, has dropped the price here with this massive drop, right, on dollar yen. Now what it did, that news basically has broken this support. After the news, you might see that the price again has gone back up. So news, what it did, if there was no news, probably to drop this market to this level, it took you to 8 hours or 6 hours. But probably due to the news, you got this drop in 5 minutes time frame or 10 minutes. And now you have that, that opportunity to go long, because it has given you a suitable entry opportunity. All right, hope that you guys enjoyed this live, and let's look for the entry coming up. We see that gold is pushing high, and as the news coming up in just couple of minutes, are you guys ready for a new trade? We saw that dollar yen, we had a very good trade yesterday, and I want to see that also today having some good trade. And let's find out how we can find next opportunity. So in the meantime, make sure that you leave a like, as I mentioned, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out. There's a lot of content every day I'm releasing, every single day, to help you to grow and learn as a trader. And in addition to that, also put a link in the description area for the broker that I am using, because I use a regulated broker to trade. And also I have put a link in the description. You can, if you are looking to join a regulated broker, you can use that link to register for free. And also I'm giving that link in the live chat, where you can click and then you can register for free. You can start trading with a regulated broker that has the lowest spread and no commission broker that you can find depending on account size. They have all kinds of account available. So now let's see that gold. We can see that the market is heading to the upside on gold, which in fact has broken this significant liquidity zone. I think that gold due to the war, there is a huge momentum in gold and it might keep pushing high, okay, to this level. So how many of you are bullish on gold? Anyone on the trade? Thank you. Okay, so now I'll look at also US30 and NASDAQ. Looking at NASDAQ to see the monthly. Okay, so from the monthly, we can see that NASDAQ again turning to bull market. If we look at this instrument for longer term perspective, we see that this is a long-term bullish market with this huge impulse. The price has come down for a pullback and we see the market again going up for a new higher high. So if we look at this level here on NASDAQ, we see that from this level, the price, because it has a huge move, it's come down for a pullback, we might see the price might try to break this high again. So from the monthly, we can see that NASDAQ is bullish. If we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, this is the support level on NASDAQ, and from that support, there is a long week candle, back-to-back two strong rejection from here, followed by this candle is showing significant bullish momentum on NASDAQ. And what I think that, as you can see, the price is heading, it formed a reversal pattern here. We might see that it's now breaking all this high to create a new higher high. Now, if we look at the daily, what you see from the daily perspective here, this is very sharply bull market, followed by we can expect for the price to come down for a deeper pullback, and then we can expect for the price to go up again. Now from the further lower time frame, we can see that on NASDAQ, this is where we can see that it's a huge impulse followed by a correction, the price creating series of higher high and higher low, and with that bullish momentum, see that this market structure is significantly bullish, okay, and with that bullish market structure, this is a previous swing low here on NASDAQ. And what I think that we might see that the market with the news, if it drops here, we can expect a local drop. This is where I normally wait for in most of the time. You will see that this is where the high probability trades comes in place. You see that they might, that they said that buy from higher high, sell from lower low. I look for buying from a local breakdown and selling from local breakout. Okay, this is the theme that I use, and I see that this is the most profitable way to trade. So do you have any confusion about local breakdown and local breakout? Will you trade? Yeah, we are doing that. Okay, we are waiting for CPI to be released. Yesterday we have traded the one that we took yesterday, dollar yen trade. If you remember how long we waited for this trade, guys, you remember? I saw that a lot of requests, guys, coach, we need a trade, and finally we took the trade where the market has gone up. All right, this is how trading is. You have to be patient, wait for the right moment to come to you. If right moment doesn't come to you, probably you don't trade, right? It's still better. It's still better, isn't it? Your trading capital remaining in your trading account, which is better, right? But when it comes to opening a trade, you must find a zone which is good for you, which is profitable for you. So, and that's where it comes down to strategy. It comes down to strategy in that case. Without a strategy, trading is not any different than gambling. So if you're gambling, then long term not gonna be profitable. See, 90% retail trader lose account money, and I am very aware of this. That's why whoever coming to Forex Trading Wizard Academy, I'm a bit strict. Okay, I'm not. I consider it's like a, that if you go to the what I call the Navy SEAL, all right, US Navy SEAL. If you go to, how many of you know, they're very strict because there is a lot of failure on that, right? Without being strict, it's not possible to be profitable trader. So I don't want you to waste your time and money rather than being profitable. So this is why I always talk about here only the serious trader. Okay, this academy is only for the serious trader. Or okay, if you are a serious trader, stick to the channel, smash it, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and be serious about as a trader, because if you are not valuing your time and money, then no one is gonna value. All right, so make sure that you do that, you stick to your trading plan, looking for profitable trade and remain profitable for long term. All right, this is the main goal of being profitable trader. So we are if I bring out our trading account that we are trading from my FX book, that so that you know that where you are. So far this is the real account. You can see I'm trading on TMGM at this point. It's a real account. You can see it's a real, right? So real account TMGM, and this account is verified on my FX book. All right, so we are up 8.6%. so there is nothing here black and white, everything is real. And this week we had a target. So far we are up 2.34% this week alone, and I want to bring it up. So in the first 3 days we are up 2.34%. you can see this week, right? Highest drawdown in this account is 4.49%, and I want to bring that up. Okay, here what we do is verified is real. This is Real Trading Academy, where real trading happens. That's why I need only the real trader who are serious about trading, who are not serious about throwing money just to lose, but be profitable, right? So let's keep up, and with the upcoming session we will be looking to enter position. Now dollar yen, we have seen that from that zone there is a massive move happen, and I want to see that now. I think dollar yen, with the news coming up in 30 minutes, we might see deeper drop again. And this time, if dollar yen drops to this level, 148.82 will be a very good place for me to go long on dollar yen. Okay? This is a strongly bull market, and I will remain bullish in this instrument. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Hope that guys you are enjoying. Did you like the stream and subscribe to the channel? Also join the free Telegram channel, guys, so that you are not missing out anything. Free Telegram channel link in the description, and also let me give you a link in the live chat. So let me give you the free Telegram channel. So free Telegram channel given in the live chat. You can click that link, and then you can stay connected with Forex Trading Wizard Academy for all the updates and everything. And let me go back to gold. So gold, you can see it's highly bull, and in that bull market it's very it is strongly bullish at the moment. price is at the top, and any kind of break will give us an entry opportunity again in gold. So this is a big move to the upside. I think we might see that pullback. At the moment I will not be going long without pullback. Okay, still there isn't entry yet. So let me see. Okay, see the dollar yen is coming down for we see that deeper pullback on dollar yen, which I think that we had an early today a trade and we closed to it just a little profit or an entry. I had 3p profit that I wouldn't consider as a profit, because I think the dollar yen it might come down for gathering liquidity from here, and then we might see the dollar yen is heading to the upside. So this drop is needed. I think it might break this low, and then we could see that again another upside. The reason is, you look at here from the weekly and from the monthly especially, we see the market reach that resistance. From that zone we need deeper pullback, and then we might see another upside, because this is the daily candle. The price action is still bullish from the daily on dollar yen. Okay, very high probability that it's gonna break to the upside, because the imbalance is in that area and the trend is up. All time frame trend is up, so we might see that the market is going up to break this high. So GJ also doing the same thing. If we look at the daily, so far strongly bullish, and from 1 hour and other time frame we see that Gbpusd is bullish, and we could see that the market is heading towards the upside. All right, so let's keep eye for an entry. Once we find that, we'll be definitely jumping onto the trade. Gold, 5 minutes. So you are looking for sell on the 5 minutes. I wouldn't sell this market because it's a very strongly bullish market. I'm not gonna sell this market at the moment. It's a very, very strongly bull market, and I wouldn't sell. I wouldn't sell. It's a highly bullish market, so always buy the market which is fully bullish. This kind of market is very good for buying after breaking any of this trend line. Okay, it might come down. Okay, it's not that it's not gonna drop. It might drop, but it's against the trend trade. Okay, I try to avoid against the trend always, because trading with the trend always will make you profitable. See, if you just know two things, okay, one thing is trading with the trend, second thing is learning the risk management. These 2 points, trading with the trend, learning the risk management will make you alone consistently profitable trader. See, there is even with the poorest strategy, trust me, with the poorest strategy possible, if you have a very sound, clean risk management strategy, risk management plan, and if you trade with the trend, you can be profitable. All right, for example, you just don't know anything, you only know how to draw a trend line, so you know that this trend, and you just buy from a trend line, putting a stop loss below the previous swing low, and you do the risk management, you become profitable trader with that strategy. So then why do you need to learn a lot of strategies? You don't need to learn a lot of strategies. The reason we learn a lot of strategies is when it comes down to accuracy, when it comes down to more and more profit, being more delicate trader. This is where it comes down to learning different kind of strategy. But if you are a beginner trader, let's say you are just beginning out as a trader, then with the simplest strategy, doing proper risk management, you can be profitable trader. All right, so you keep that in mind, and that's why highest emphasis in understanding the risk management, doing the lot size calculation. I have a question for all of you guys. Do you use the fixed lot, or you do the lot size calculation? This is the question I have to ask. Let me know. So I think NASDAQ will. What is mean by local high short? Okay, Amer will discuss that. Yes, I did. Thank you, Eurusdjpy. Thank you. Yeah, so gold is, we see that significant bullish. Okay, so usually fixed lot. All right, so if you are using fixed lot, then it's gonna be a bit harder for you to be, to keep consistency. Why? Because you know that it's not about one trade or two trades, it's about the long-term consistency. So long-term consistency means that, for example, after 100 trades, all right, after 200 trades, what's your situation in your trading account? And if you can assure that every trade you take, regardless of your stop loss, you are risking the same amount of capital, not the PIP. You cannot always keep the same amount of PIP in a stop loss, right? It will vary depending on trade to trade. It will vary that, sometime gold might, looks to me that it might be creating a reversal here, but still not. Still is a very uptrending market. So depending on your stop loss P, your lot size will vary. And the danger of using fixed lot is that, what if you open the fixed lot but you have a wider stop loss? Then chances that one trade will give you big loss, and then you open a next trade with a very tight stop loss, but fixed lot has given a very smaller profit. So you are having an inconsistency in your profit and loss. And that's why it is important that you use lot size calculator on built-in on your platform, or you can use many website, even one in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy available. You can use that. Let me show you how to use that lot size calculator. If you are not having built-in in your platform, then you can quickly calculate the lot size. So this is our academy website, www.forextradingwizard.com. There is a position size calculator. Click on it. So once you click that position size calculator, then you can find this page where, let's assume that you are trading euro dollar and your account currency, let's assume that's USD. Select that, and then risk percentage, assume that you are risking 2% or 1%, 2%. Let's say your account balance, let's say it's 2000, an example. Now your stop loss pip, based on your stop loss pip, let's assume that your stop loss is 15 pip. Just calculate, and it will give you that 0.267 lot. That means that with 0.267 lot, you are risking 40 USD in a single trade. But if you change your stop loss, let's say you put 20 pip, calculate, you can see your lot size is changing to keep your risk to 40 USD. If your stop loss is, let's say, 50 pip, now your lot size is dropping down 0.08 lot to keep your risk fixed. But if you are using fixed lot, then what will happen? If for a 50 pip stop loss, let's say you still keep 0.278, then your risk is gonna be high. It might be getting 5%. See that? So if you are even 6%, you see, if you are using 50 pip stop loss and you are buying fixed lot 0.24, so you are risking 120 USD in one trade. That means the 6% in one trade. So what if you lose this trade? You got 66% down, and the next trade you won 1% up, next trade you won 1% up. So you keep winning, but one losing, giving you that what you need. So that's why it is important that you use lot size calculator, or you use any website or app where you can do the lot size calculation before you enter the trade. Smash the like button now, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Also press that bell notification. Also join the free Telegram channel to stay up to date with everything in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. In addition to that, if you are looking to join regulated broker, the broker that I use is regulated. Also link in the description area. Also I can share you the link in the live chat where you can use that link to register for free, and then you can start trading with regulated brokers. So let's see news coming in 15 minutes. We see that there is a consolidation here on gold. I'll be looking at dollar yen again to see. Okay, now if with that move, if dollar yen drop again to this level, we'll look for buying. So we might see local breakdown which is needed, and with that said, I will be looking to, so GJ also doing that same thing. So Gbpusd and dollar yen, both of them might give us an entry. We see the GJ downside, which is good. I think that drop might give us entry opportunity. Okay, so there isn't yet. On gold, okay, there is a possible for a local breakdown which is needed for gold. This market is overextended to the upside, and I think that we might see potential for pullback. So GBPJPY, very soon we might find an entry. This is the daily low on GBPJPY, and from higher time frame, which is potentially bullish all time frame, let's see if there's an entry. So with dollar yen, which is, I think that it's gonna come down for a deeper pullback. Let's see how far it comes. We see that locally downside on dollar yen. Yen pairs might give us an entry. Once I will find that, I will be definitely looking to enter. 3K to 30 million. Very good. Good day. Thank you. So on GJ and the UJ, so we see that GBPJPY and dollar yen, both of them preparing for deeper pullback, will give us, I'm expecting to give us an entry. So dollar slowly trying to, if we look at the DXY, there isn't much movement, waiting for the news. 8 minutes remaining for the news. I think that with the news we might see further manipulation, and then we could see that DXY is heading to the upside. I think DXY, because it has broken this significant level, we might see after deeper manipulation going back up again. So with that respect, we might see that dollar yen also doing the same thing, breaking down and then going back to the upside. Okay, so I hope that guys you are enjoying. Make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Also press that bell notification if you are not, if you don't want to miss out anything. So Gbpusd USD and Euro dollar, AUD USD. So all of them. So you see that AUD USD a little bit of weaker than other pairs. That might just basically give another entry. If you look at on AUD USD, too many pages. Here's my page where you cancel the YouTube page. Okay, so going back to gold again to see what's happening. Gold is still showing upside from this time frame, and 5 minutes later there should have some significant change in the market sentiment. All right, so I'll keep eye on all of them. That's why I'm just looking at all of them: dollar yen, GBP gold, and GBPUSD. So CAD getting weaker, so dollar CAD shows better movement. Okay, so GJ, focusing is very, very important when you are trading. It's very important that you always give a high level of attention. Here dollar yen, we see that from this level which is showing bullish. From 15 minutes I see a bull candle. But the only thing is that you could go long here. There is a probability for manipulation. So the news is very high impact, so it is always better to be little bit of patient on your approach. Noman Iqbal, yes, you can get daily Zoom classes with yearly plan. Yes, you can get that. If you join today, you can join that, guys. Anyone want to join? A couple of spots available every day. We do the Zoom class where I teach all the nuance that a trader need to be profitable, along with all the strategy that I am trading. So also all the trade that I share that I'm trading, so you can access all of them. Yes, you can do that. Thank you. You can see, will you trade today? We are looking at dollar yen, GBP, JPY, gold. Let's see which one giving us. GJ had a bounce from that level. Anyone giving us good on entry opportunity, we will look for buy. So with the news, 2 minutes remaining, guys. Are you ready for a move? Okay, so Brad. So the price action that I see on gold, which is still showing bullish. This 15-inch candle is still bullish. So from here, it is important to see either it's still going up or coming down for a liquidity grab, and then probably going push up again. So just 1 minute to go. Let me bring that up on the calendar so that you know where is. So what's happening with the news? Okay, we see that CPI, unemployment claim less, so everything is going in favor of DXY. So gold might be downside. We see that. So DXY, okay, so DXY had a bounce with dollar yen also a massive bounce. GBP how did it affect the pricing on GJ? So dollar yen looks very aggressively bullish. Yeah, this market looks aggressive. Let me see that gold. Dollar yen, what do you see? That very strong movement. So after this strong liquidity gap, it has gone back up. Let's see if we can find an entry on dollar yen. Come down for a retest. We can look for going long. And but GBP JPY quite contrary. So GBP became very weaker. So GBP USD had a breakdown. So that means that as we discussed DXY bounce, that's what happened. So we discussed that, and DXY formed that inverted head and shoulder. It's got that bounce. So that means that dollar yen is bullish, and along with gold might be slowly coming down. But I'm a bit hesitant on gold, because this instrument, because of the war, is very very bullish. So it's breaking against the trend. So dollar looks stronger, guys. On what else we can see? AUD USD and GBP USD. We look at the lower time frame on GBP USD, we see that the market has broken that level. And now looking at the daily, and monthly, it's absolutely crucial to see. Okay, are you ready, guys, for some more peep today as well? So let's see how the market is giving us that peep. Make sure, guys, you stay calm and patient for right trade to come to you. When will you trade? Okay, so very good question. When the market will give us an entry based on the strategy we'll be trading, like we did yesterday. You have seen that dollar yen, we secured profit. So only when there will be a trade. But we had trade yesterday also, almost all live sessions, most of them we have. But I don't want to force the market to give me a trade. Okay, Gbpujpy has dropped below this level. So all those instruments might give an entry. So Gbpujpy is it has formed a very sharp head and shoulder breakdown. So I think that it might drop a little further downside. Even it might break any of the swing low, but dollar yen is just pushing high. DXY is crazily bullish. We saw that bounce. So I'll look for, okay, we see that drop on gold. So looking at the weekly, gold has reached that swing low. Okay, so this is the weekly swing low, tested this level, bouncing, but I think that we might see again back up, okay, from the weekly, daily. So let me draw the gold daily support level where we could see potential bounce. Now it might march towards its long-term trend. So this is a resistance on gold. It might reverse. As I mentioned, it will depend on how the price action is showing that trending direction. It will depend on how long this candle is gonna be. There's a big drop. Right, guys, which way the market is heading. Also share your opinion to see. Gbpusd, there is a pin bar. We need a big drop. You see that dollar yen is just moving up. All right, so very bullish dollar yen. Gold is dropping down. First, we need to see the market sentiment, guys, before we look at. We need to look at all the instrument to see actually what the market is trying to do. Then we can look for entry. So I see in all of them, dollar yen is very highly bullish. So if you look at bigger picture on dollar yen, the price already has broken the monthly high. On the weekly also we see significant bullish. On the daily, the price has broken this liquidity zone, so the price action is highly bullish on the daily. From lower time frame we can see that bullish momentum. On the 1 hour chart, very highly bullish. So I will look to enter in any of them once we find that entry. So gold, you can see this is a massive drop here with this double bottom. So now forming a doji. We see that it's forming this consolidation pattern here. Candle close below this level. So let's see what it is trying to do on dollar yen and gold. So gold left sharp imbalance in that zone. Okay, I think we might see potential trading opportunity on gold. Let me see what it is forming here. I mean, if we go long, then 40 people. very poor risk to reward. So we could see that now it's gonna go up again. We see that it, it gathered liquidity from the support level. We can look for buying. This market now might go up again for another retest. Gbpusd, if we look at, very, very, interesting price action, guys. Okay, we'll keep eye on gold and GJ. Let's remove all of them from the list. And 3 will keep dollar yen, Gbpusd, and gold. We look at dollar yen. Alright, so let's see. I want to see clear confirmation on gold. What we see in that area, there is a breakdown and very highly likely to see a retest of this level here on gold. Now I can go long from here, but it's gonna be a bit bigger stop loss, 42 pip, not that much of risk reward. So let's be patient and let me know how are you doing. If we find another liquidity grab from this level with a long wick, we'll be looking to enter gold to the upside. So the market remains still bullish on gold. And still probability for an upside bias. The way I see the price action is, for me, is basically potentially upside. But if we see another drop forming any kind of reversal pattern, you can look for So that means the dollar yen still probability for sideways or bullish. Let's see what's the situation with Gbpujpy. Now I'm just not going, still just testing the risk reward. I'm not trading, guys, just I'm testing the risk reward for already too late. Okay. So dollar yen formed that long wick and it's pushing high to the upside. The gold is heading. Alright, so very interesting, guys. Let me know what's your thought. Needs a lot of attention, really. Down, okay, Sophia. Hello, coach. How are you? Okay, very good. So, yeah, I think that it's gonna push up again. Just we need an entry. I need to find suitable entry. It's gonna highly likely it's gonna go there, but I don't wanna take a big stop loss gap and just for smaller profit target. Yes, thank you. So GG also might be again heading to the upside. In any of them, okay, we need to. Gbpujpy managed to break again, form a long wick doji, or look for buy straight away. Okay, so how many peep here? 10 peep, 24 peep. If the price dropped here and breaking this low, look for buying. Okay, here I need to see another liquidity trigger, and then at least breaking this below will give us an entry with a good risk to reward. Because if we can enter along the zone with a tight stop loss, will give a very good risk to reward on that. Okay. In the meantime, gold, what it is doing here, forming a doji. So Gbpusd showing potentially bullish, gold also trying to create a bullish structure here. So forming narrow dojis here. What's your thought on that? Dollar yen looks very, very bullish. Can we see that 1 hour candle closed on gold? Still need to see that it's dropped further. It's gonna, we should see some upside here, but as I mentioned that we need to see enough drop before we enter, or in this lower time frame, multiple manipulation. We see the GJ. Look at here how many people, 20 people. So it's gonna be 20 pips stop loss if we take from here instead. Okay, I'm long on GJ. You're long on GJ. Gold, for me, gold and GJ, both of them might go up for deeper side. Now GBPJPY, what I'm waiting for another liquidity grab and then going towards the upside. So where it is now, so dollar yen is having some rejection from the top. So gold, okay, so now I will go long on gold from this level. Okay, stop loss below this candle, just below this candle. Take profit, I'll take 2 to 1 risk to reward on that. Stop loss here. Okay, so it's dropping down a little bit to give us better entry. I'll put here now stop loss, and so make sure guys you do proper risk management when you are trading. Okay, so 5 minutes, stop loss below this candle, TP at 1884. Right, so I'm a bit late on my entry, but still I have entered. Okay, so here um, okay, so if it is if it is a fake move, then we are out. But let's see what it is trying to do. Very tight stop loss because it's gold, so anything can happen. Put my stop loss just below the previous 15 minutes candles low. Just push a little bit down just for safety. So I will move my stop loss at 1886.83, 1876.83. to bring it a little bit to the upside. Okay. So now, so if the price move to the upside, then we will be taking some profit, and then I will move the stop loss a bit upside to reduce the risk. This is the main goal here. So let's see how it goes, and let's see. Need to let it play out. Now with blatantly when I press the button, it just dropped a little bit. But here, you know, if it is dropping today, it's getting downside, then we're gonna out. Otherwise, let's see. Put my stop loss very tight. So this green move, if it is a fake move, then okay, so here it might gather further liquidity, or it's gonna so it broken this level. So we saw around 50% of this 1 hour candle tested long week. And we can expect at least to have a bounce to this level at 1882 level. Right, let's see. I still believe that it's gonna have a bounce. If it have that bounce, breaking this high will take, because it's this break is against the trend. Okay, we see that upside. If it managed to break to the upside, then it's gonna go back up again to this resistance line. If it is dropping down, then we might see that change of trend. So we saw that GJ also had ultimately we might see. Let me see how this 5 minutes candle closing is also crucial. So the 4-hour candle closing in couple of minutes. What's happening with GJ? Might get out of this trade. Let me see, guys. We wanna see that it's didn't might be going out of this trade. Yeah, it's look like that it's not may not work out, but still um I'm still on the trade, but almost at the end. So didn't work out, then we'll be out with 1% down. But let me see the last moment. Okay, see how it picks up. So it might not work out this time. Let me see. Still I'm on a trade, and now this is the last point that we can look for. If it breaks down, then we'll be put. I think it's not gonna work out. This time it might not work out. Okay, I'm out. See if we can find one on Gbpusd. So it might drop further. I'm out with gold. So dollar yen and I think our stop loss was too low. This is what I was worried about, that gold, we should put that stop loss below this low, but because of the high, there will be a big stop loss otherwise. Alright, so dollar yen is just moving up, just pushing high. Now So that means that gold might be trending, but why it didn't test this level? That's really my question. Is it is reversing, it should be testing that level 1782, and limit will see that upside again. Looking at the 1 hour, so there might be further drop on all of them. Euro dollar, who is looking at euro dollar? So there is a DXY, if you look at, very aggressively bullish, so that has reflected in all of them. Therefore, so if you look at euro dollar, also showing downside, bigger drop on euro dollar also. Just trending. So euro dollar is trending, gold also might be trending. Gbpusd also started to drop. So all of them, finally will have a bounce from this significant level. So let's see gold again coming to the daily. It's coming to the daily support level here. And that means that we can expect a reversal on all of them, including gold. Gbpusd and euro dollar. Now we look at GJ, also it's trending. So this was a fake move to the upside on Gbpusd, and dollar yen just might break to the upside. So the way gold has broken, so if it started to drop, it might have continuous drop. So in that case, could see that gold has dropped a lot, or based on price action, let me see where it is heading. Okay, dollar yen coming down for pullback. Now we might see that. So gold, you can see there is a, it left an imbalance here, and I really could see that potentially retest. Without retesting this neckline, it's unusual to drop further to the downside. But let me see on Gbpusd where we see that strongly bearish. The price is heading to the daily support level on gold, and now I think that we might see gold again going to this resistance line from this level, because 4 hour there is a potential for okay, if you look at here, Here are the same thing on GJ. Okay, so I will be going long on Gbpjpy from this level, stop loss just below this low, and I'll target here on Gbpjpy again around 2.5 to 1 risk to reward. And for this trade, my stop loss will be here at 97, which is only a few pips. So I'll put 82.96. TP will be at 183.43. Now we got set upside. Now here, what I think that we might see a bounce on GJ because the price in a very crucial level. So you have a big risk to reward on this. Let me see if it managed to break from here. So my stop loss at 97, 96. Low. I'm not being able to do that, then I'm out for the day. GJ is overextended here, and I don't know why it didn't. Stopped out. So All right, so it will not work out today. Have to wait for another trade. So today we see the market not doing in the favor that we are expecting. Now gold, we see that strongly dropping all of them. So with that said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this live session. So we will be out for the day, and I will come on live again tomorrow. We'll talk soon in the next live. Until that, stay well, stay happy. I want to see you tomorrow again doing live. Let's see, we'll look for some better opportunity in the upcoming session. Until that, I'll see you tomorrow.